AM 1220 KHTS HometownStation.com, where we actually have some of our hometown. It actually feels like very possibly all of the hometown crammed into the studio right now. I'm here with Mrs. Stewart and her class. These are fifth grade students who've learned about healing the bay. Now, you know that 3/4 of the earth is pretty much covered in water, and our water source is incredibly important to us. We have drought conditions right now. Water is at a premium, and it is an incredibly topical conversation, especially with Earth Day coming up. So one day, Miss Stewart posed a question, or a kind of a, I don't know, was it sort of a challenge to your class? Come on in, Miss Stewart, and tell us a little bit about this.
It was absolutely a challenge. Our fifth graders had a wonderful opportunity to go to Malibu Beach and have a field trip where they were able to learn hands-on how to heal the bay. They worked with Duke's Restaurant as well and just had a wonderful opportunity where they were able to see it in action, how important it is to protect our oceans. So we kind of had an idea when we came back. How could we appreciate Heal the Bay, and how could we make an impact even more so than we did at the field trip? And our students decided to write a song. So they hand wrote their own song, came up with their own lyrics, made their own recorder melody to it, and then Mrs. Treat helped us just put it all together in a very musical way, and very, very proud to have them here today.
Well, we're going to hear that song in just a little bit, and right before you guys came in, we had our flashback today, which was a song all about saying we can work it out, and sometimes it's just if we can work together, and if we can all just, you know, take it, the more hands you have, the more work you can get done, and music is a really wonderful way to reach out and spread that message to other people to want to get to help. I'm going to go around the room, and I'm going to ask each one of you to come over and introduce yourself, starting with you in the corner. Come on, tell me your name.
Hi, I'm Yorexi Gonzalez.
And how old are you?
11 years old.
All right, 11 years old. These are big thinkers. Come on over here. How old are you?
I'm Alyssa Andrade, and I'm 11 years old.
All right, so I'm sensing a theme here. You are?
I'm Trinity Herring, and I'm 11 years old.
All right. Your name is?
I'm Daniela Serrano, and I am 11 years old.
And?
I'm Celeste Salazar, and I'm 11 years old.
Hello, and you, sir?
I'm Sol Torres, and I'm 10 years old.
Awesome. Come on in. You come on over to this microphone. What's your name?
My name is April Dueñas, and I am 10 years old.
So tell me your name again.
My name is April Dueñas, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, very nice. You, sir?
My name is Colin Paley, and I'm 10 years old.
All right. Come on, tell me who you are.
My name is William Saucedo. I am 11 years old.
Thank you, William. And you are?
My name is Julian Huerta, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, and you, young lady? Yes, I'm pointing right at you. This is radio. You can't nod your head. You can't shake your head. You have to talk. What's your name? Okay, never mind. You go away. You come and tell me your name. You can be last. What's your name?
My name is Tanya Ferredo, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, I'm going to give you one more chance. What's your name?
My name is Carol Bolanos, and I'm 10 years old.
I have a feeling that she is probably your guys' ringleader when she's not being so quiet and polite. And this is? What's your? Yeah, come on in. You're invited.
My name is Emily Sanchez, and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, and you?
My name is Ceci Torres, and I'm 11 years old.
Okay, did I get everybody? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This isn't the whole class even, is it?
It's not. It's half the class.
Okay, so half of the class, half of Miss Stewart's fifth grade class is here. And I would like to know from you, if you could tell me what was one of the things that you thought about when you went down to the beach and you saw that you could be helpful and that you could do something. What was the thing you were hoping most to get out of the song?
It's very hard to think right now.
You're no pressure or anything. Was there something that struck you about the ocean in particular that was the reason you wanted to take care of it?
Oh yeah, it's because like a lot of people are not throwing away their trash. They're throwing away. They're not picking it up, throwing it away in the trash. They're just leaving it in the floor, and when it rains, it goes straight to the ocean.
And not only is that bad, it's rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
So wicked rude. And you, what was the one thing you thought when you went down to see the state of the ocean?
Well, I thought that it was sad because all the animals were dying because there was so many plastic and like nail things inside their body.
That doesn't belong there, does
No,
it?
it doesn't.
That's not very nice. Young man, why don't you tell me were you struck by when you went down to the ocean and you saw that it needed some help? What did you think?
When I read a magazine, it showed a baby turtle that had a piece of plastic in his digestion system, and it almost died.
That's so sad, isn't it? We're all here together, and we're all, responsible for one another, the animals too. And what did you think about that?
I thought that it was pretty heartbreaking to see all these poor animals suffering. Just lately, I went to the beach and saw a crab in the ocean. I wanted to keep it so bad, knowing of what happened to the bay, but I set it free.
Aw, that was awesome. Miss Stewart, step up to the microphone for a moment and tell me what you think of your students, the fact that they did this.
Oh, it's so hard to put into words. They are absolutely wonderful. It's so inspiring as a teacher to see such young individuals really have ownership and take responsibility for our earth. As I always tell them, they are the future, and it takes teamwork to make the dream work.
And Miss Treat, I'm going to ask you to step up to the mic for a second. They came to you with their music because they had the lyrics, and did they actually have music too? Tell me about that process.
What's funny is that actually it was time for our regular music class during the week. I walk in, and they're in groups, and there's one group over here playing with pencils, and there's another group over there writing words, and there's another group coming up with some singing and some melody, and I realized they were each coming up with their own part of the song. And so I said, oh my gosh, can I be a part of this? Can I listen to what you have? And basically all I did was put things together. I said, that sounds great, that sounds great. Now let's put 1 + 1 + 1, and now we have the whole song. And it's pretty much gone from there.
And now you added the chords, and you recorded in the classroom, and you used your computer, and you helped create this. And you said that when you started piecing it together, you immediately heard what?
Reggae.
You heard reggae.
I heard reggae. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't even because of the theme necessarily. It was, I think, the way a couple of the girls were singing the Heal the Bay part.
Right.
It reminded me of Bob Marley.
Now, had any of them ever heard reggae before that, or did you decide to introduce them to a little bit and say, you know what, here's what I'm hearing your song to be like? And
if they're in chorus, they've definitely heard reggae, because we've definitely done some reggae songs. We are spending different, right now we're doing different types of music. I don't think we've covered reggae so far this year, but at some point they have.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to stay here, and we're going to play your song, all right? Let's listen to Heal the Bay. This is from Mrs. Stewart's 5th grade class with some help from Mrs. Treat.
AM 1220.
Beach.
1220 KHTS HometownStation.com, the radio debut of the Heal the Bay song, brought to you, written by Mrs. Stewart's 5th grade class and put together with some help from Mrs. Treat. AM 1220 KHTS HometownStation.com. All right, so I have to ask the question, Mrs. Stewart, have you ever had a radio debut of your students' material before?
This is absolutely a first time today, and it's been such a wonderful treat to be here.
No pun intended.
No pun.
Yes, Mrs. Treat. So is this going to be an ongoing theme? Can we expect your class next year to come back in, or perhaps maybe other issues that need to be tackled and music to be written?
Absolutely. I personally have worked with Heal the Bay for over 5 years now with my students in 5th grade class, so it's something that is ongoing. This first year we were inspired to write a song and hopefully impact others around us, so I can't wait for following years to see what our students can come up with on their own.
Very nice. And Mrs. Treat, this is going to go on, isn't it?
Well, you know me. Definitely. We're definitely doing this at least once a year.
Yes.
This is very good. And again, I think that music is such a wonderful opportunity for kids to express themselves in a totally different way, in a different medium, but not only express themselves, reach out to others and maybe influence them. So I love that this was something that you came together to do, and I do very much look forward to squeezing another 14 or so children in here.
Absolutely. We can't wait.
I'm looking forward to that. So thank you both for stopping by the station and
sharing
sharing with us.
Thank you.
All right.
Really appreciate it.